pulling away now for Burgoyne in 6 or 7. Neil Hooper in second with the challenging Mickey Brennan in third. Fourth at the moment is Andrew Palmer. That telling move that's moved him wide. George McMillan is going very, very slow indeed. As he moves round, drops out to 5th place. He's holding to nurse that car round. The car's sounding a bit sick, but the battle is on. Now for second place. Brennan now swarming over the back of the 676 car. It's no doubt about the leader though. Burgoyne leads from Hooper, from Brennan. Then a big back then to 606 Andrew Palmer, 604 Jamie Conway, 527 James Wiggle, 768 Tom Ackroft, 315 Justin Fisher, 1 George McMillan, and 571 Darren Clark. There are your 10. But the battle starting to rack up a notch now. 647 comes through. Take another lap. This will be a second semi-final win if he does convert this one. Hooper in second, Brennan in third. Palmer in fourth, Conway fifth, Wriggle sixth, and Wriggle is turning up the wicket. He could get up to Conway. Certainly no mud round this track. And Brennan puts up a brin on Hooper and moves up in a second. Will he get one back? There'll be no hero there. Oh, and Hooper puts the bumper back in. So Jamie Conway is now back up at the fourth. It's all about getting in the race at the first place. So I think Hooper will settle for third. But there's no doubt about your leader at the moment. It is Burgoyne in 647, and he is turning up the wick on that 647 car as he comes into traffic. Comes this time now with 3 laps remaining. 647 your leader. 968, 676, 606, 60. Oh no, Palmer's gone. Palmer has gone. So it's 604 in fourth place. James Wriggle in fifth. It's Tom Ackroft, Justin Fisher, Darren Clark, and George McMillan. As it comes around now, well, 1 lap remaining. The final lap comes round. It's going to be Chris Burgoyne goes into the back straight for the final time. He comes around the corner. It's going to be winner of semi-final 1, Chris Burgoyne. Second place, Mickey Brennan. Up the line, Jamie Conway takes the 4th place on the line. So we have R10. Unofficial at the moment, it is Chris Burgoyne in 647. Mickey Brennan, Neil Hooper, Jamie Conway, James Wriggle, Tom Ackroft, Justin Fisher, Darren Clark, and number 1, George McMillan, as he takes the plaudits. He falls off his car. But I don't think he cares. He's won his potential for pole position on the World Final at Hensford, a track where he won the semi-final before. A great drive from Mickey Brennan to take second. And, one of the drives of the day is Jamie Conway. But sadly, George McMillan didn't have a great day. But that's semi-final 1. What a race. That's a cracking race from start to finish, that one. And if the second one is half as good, with twice the grid, we should be in for a cracker. But there you go. First semi-final done and dusted. I'll give you the official 10 in a moment. Every driver who's qualified is going onto the grid. We've got 5. Oh, James Wriggle is also going to be there, I think. So, yeah, Mickey Brennan giving hugs and congratulations to things as a handshakes around for Neil Hooper. So self-built in 1, a Harding, an RCE in 2, and a Harding in 3. So that's not so bad, is it? And Jamie Conway in a KMR car in 4th. James Wriggle in 5th. But a fairly standard semi-final. But I'll tell you this now, if Burgoyne's on pole and the City Buggers behind them, he could be in time for a second world title. And to be honest, been a long time coming. That's semi-final 1. We'll be back very shortly with semi-final 2.
Listen again to the F2 show on Spreaker.com/Stoxradio.
Missed an episode of Stoxradio? I feel your pain, brother. Missing an episode can bring on mental episodes and life-changing circumstances. However, there is a solution on the horizon. iTunes! Simply open up iTunes, go to podcasts and search for Stoxradio. Hit subscribe and it doesn't cost you a penny. And the next episode is dropped straight into your listening device. Rate, review and subscribe and never miss an episode again. Warning, missing an episode doesn't actually bring on mental episodes. Your experience may differ. The Stox can go down as well as up. Your home is at risk if you set fire to it.
The F2 show. We've got a semi on.
Welcome back to the F2 show World Final Build-Up, and I'll look back at the semi-finals for 2015. We've just heard the commentary from the first semi-final. The full result is as follows. 647, Chris Burgoyne in first. 968, Mickey Brennan in second. Third went to Neil Hooper in 676. An excellent drive from Jamie Conway in fourth in 604. 768, Tom Adcroft finished fifth. And 315, Justin Fisher, bringing another place home for the West Country in sixth. 571, Darren Clark in seventh, and the reigning world champion hobbled home to finish eighth, where he had a car which was handling like a trolley at the end, a shopping trolley at the end. Matt Linfield in a Zetec Power car, finishing ninth for a world final debut, as is Stephen Forster in 652. Those were your 10 from semi-final number 1. Now, of course, it's semi-final 2 time, and this one proved to be an absolute cracker.
Welcome back to Skegness, the semi-final number 2, World Championship Briscoe Formula 2, led away by Dave Polly in number 38. He is the pantomime villain of the Briscoe Formula 2. He starts on pole at semi-final number 8. This is his 7th semi-final appearance, and he's converted every attempt. Rob Speak in 218. Now, he's won a few semi-finals. This is his 10th semi-final win that he's had, 10 semi-final wins. His best scores at Bellevue this year, and 18 previous semi-final appearances. So he knows his way around the track about. Then Rob Mitchell, most brilliantly known for his shale racing, and he is best known for his shale racing. He's their Sheffield car. 101 Kelvin Marshall, change of name for him, but no thanks to that. He's the European champion, but he has had 8 semi-final appearances, 7 world final appearances, best score 27 at Northampton, and 2/3 of the best he's managed to achieve. The third he received that led at this very track, the world final, up until the very last laps. 560, Luke Wrench is another man who is very quick, and he unfortunately had a month off due to a bit of aggression. Courtesy of Mr. Sanson. 27 points he scored is his highest points at Skeggy. They're very round here on the last day. And 8:23, Sam Wagner. Him of dual service race. He's second at Bristol in 2013. He is there. Chris Mitchell is unfortunately not taking part. This would have been his 5th appearance. Richard Bowyer, the man Mr. Moody doesn't like. And then Ben Lockwood, the man who I don't particularly like because he made get me points wrong in the semi-final special. He won the final here, and that's put him on the other side of the grip, which meant that Mr. Speak and Mr. Moody ended up in the same semi, which is quite nice. Then we go to British champion Adam Rubery in 700. He's looking very good, not unmarkedly in Bentham. He is indeed the second time he is here. This is his fifth time in semi. First time, second time hoping to convert. Last year he got home with near enough 3 wheels on his wagon, 2 panels left from the car, but he still qualified in 5th. Just shows how much a war of attrition and mud bath that was. Craig Wallace, 10th at Bristol in 2013 was his best result. Second semi-final appearance, a third one for him now, previous ones. Mark Gibbs, a man who knows his way around his place quite well. Tarmac and things like that, he's always got a shower in his face. And then we come to the Marmite man of Brisker Formula 2. You either love him or you hate him. Number 7, Gordon Moody. He started at 6:41, but he's now 41. Dennis Midler, he's the man who's coming into his second world final. Seventh. This will be his 8th semi-final debut. Debut for Cy Haraway from Western Supermare. Courtesy of his qualifying round win at Birmingham Wheels. Ryan Wadling, again, a bloke who's had 2 semi-final appearances and 1 world final appearance, coming through for the consolation semi at 2013 at Taunton. Billy Webster in 226, most known for the shell, but no mark on the tar either. He's been over in Holland last weekend, and did rather well in the HCD in his car. 821, Gary Walker, veteran very much of the sport. He spent 9th in Taunton in 2000. He scored well at Hensford and Buxton, and this will be his 7th appearance in a semi-final. Lee Derrick in 59, again, another driver that got qualified at Buxton in 2012. He is on for his 4th appearance. Martin Ford, a man who was on a mission last year, got into the world final for the first time at the 5th time of asking. Will it be second question in the 6 attempts for Martin Ford? 178, that's Mark Dews, the popular bloke from the northeast of England. Had a bit to say in the 2013 World Final, and so it was him that allowed Speak to get back on the back bumper of Moody in that particular race, which of course then Moody then decided to hit the Armageddon button on the back of the 218 car. 103, Carl Issett. Oh no, we haven't got Carl Issett. No Carl Issett, 722. Colin Broach in then is next one. Carl Issett is no longer with us. No longer with us here today. Then we have Dan Moss in 797, double final winner up at Cowan and Beef this year. Jamie Avery in the ex-Bill Batten car, the last car that Batten raced. He's changed his machinery in the near future. He's done that. He's his 5th semi-final. Best was 5th at Bristol in the wet. Jason McDonald makes his debut here today at the semi-finals. Popular Scotsman in 387. Former world champion James Ryger starts at the very back, and we have 2 reserves. They are 92, John Hogg and Tim Bailey in 817. They bring up the grid, and that is the grid being formed. So, there we have it. The semi-final, second semi-final. This potentially a bit more fiery. We have the small matter of ten years of world titles on this semi-final too. Rob Speak 8 times champion of the world. Starts on pole of the first of the Brisker Formula 1 World Final this year. The only previous semi-final winners on the track at the moment are Speak and Moody. Will either of those be a semi-final winner? Will the fireworks continue on to another page of the ongoing saga, which is turning into a soap opera which would rival EastEnders, The Archers, Coronation Street, and God knows what else, such as the stories that come from it all. Rob Speak in the Willie Peters That's Willie Peters, Vin Peters mount H124 from the Netherlands in a Kelvin Marshall car.